Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In this video, we're talking about Nintendo and Dolphin. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, yes, I'm camping again, and yes, I'm on another stroll. I've got my coffee, and we've got quite a bit to discuss today. Actually, just one big item. Nintendo has issued a DMCA against Dolphin on Steam. Unfortunately, this is another day of Nintendo being, well, Nintendo. They've gone after emulation before. They're not a fan of emulation. And this is a little bit different than the whole Sony Emblem case from back in the day. For those who may not be aware, Dolphin is a Nintendo GameCube and Wii emulator. They don't use any Nintendo source code, so from a legality standpoint, it seems that it's absolutely fine. However, Nintendo's stance here is a little bit different. They're going after Dolphin the same way they went against Lockpick just a few weeks ago, anti-circumvention. Now, interestingly enough, it's one very specific part of Dolphin that Nintendo is going after, the part that loads your game and lets you play it. Nintendo's DMCA says something along the lines of Dolphin using cryptographic keys that Nintendo hasn't authorized them to use in order to decrypt ROMs and let you play them. So it boils down to something along the lines of Nintendo thinking that the use of Dolphin emulator is unlawful because it circumvents a technological measure that effectively controls access to a work protected under the Copyright Act. Now, if you go on over to Steam and try to find Dolphin, you'll notice that the page has been taken down. And Dolphin has also said on their website that Dolphin on Steam is indefinitely postponed, and they're trying to find a way moving forward. It is worth pointing out that at this point in time, Dolphin is still on GitHub. It's still available on their website, and it hasn't been taken down in those places yet. And it might not be taken down in those places. Maybe Nintendo just went after Steam, but at this point in time, we're not entirely sure. A lot of people are speculating that this may be the beginning of the end for a lot of emulators out there. Emulators that circumvent technological measures to access a work protected under the Copyright Act. So one of the big questions is, could Dolphin take Nintendo to court and win? And the answer is probably yes, or possibly yes. However, can Dolphin afford to take Nintendo to court and win? And the answer there is, we don't know. Court cases are notoriously expensive and lengthy, and Emulation is not a multi-billion-dollar registered company on the stock exchange. Emulation is a lot of homebrew stuff and runs on a lot of donations. And I'm wondering if the emulation community would band together and try to take down Nintendo on this one. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if everyone combined could afford to take down Nintendo on this one. Nintendo is, well, you could argue that they are doing okay in terms of finances, and I think they'd be okay in terms of taking Dolphin to court in hopes of just drawing it out. Would Nintendo win? Do they think they could win? Well, that's another question altogether. It just might be the threat of the DMCA that shuts down a lot of emulators. I mean, we saw that with Skyline. My big question is, what does Nintendo do from here? Do they go after Dolphin on GitHub? Do they go after other emulators? Do they try to make this a bigger thing than just Dolphin on Steam? And I guess we're gonna have to wait to find out. At what point would it take someone to say enough is enough and actually take Nintendo to court? If Nintendo lost this one, it would be hugely damaging against them. But as for what happens next, your guess is as good as mine. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. Let me know your thoughts about anything we talked about today in the comments below, and we only talked about one thing. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos, don't tempt fate, save your state.